Hello and welcome, friends. Alright, so we are just taking a few minutes to get started here. Welcome to everyone who beats the raid, so to speak. We will pretty soon here be getting started. Pretty much as soon as I get raided into. So I am just taking some time now to get my character creation done, talk a little bit about what we're doing, because pretty much everyone who raids in is going to kind of know what's going on. So today we are doing a Stardew Valley raid train. Yay, early crew. So this event is going on today and tomorrow, and we are fundraising for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There's an exclamation point train that gives information about the whole event itself, exclamation point donate for a donation link, schedule for the schedule, and what's the other one? Charity for more information about the great cause we're supporting. So what am I doing? I'll talk about it now and then talk about it again once I get rated in. But basically, I am going to do a community center randomizer in which I am going to, in my 2-hour time slot, do as much of the CC as I can with, let's say, very generous settings. As well as a seed vetted for anything terrible by my friend Phil. And any bundle I cannot finish, I will donate $10. Welcome, Mel. Thank you. We are all set here and ready to go. Just so you're aware, pretty much the second the raid comes in, I'm going to get started because I have a lot to fit into 2 hours. Also, let me know if my audio is okay. I realize we won't know for sure till the game audio kicks in because the lobby audio is so loud that I have it muted, because you definitely won't hear me over that. Hello, Tui. Hello, Steve. Hello, Jem. Thank you all. Tui and Steve, what are you working on in Stardew right now? Oh, nice. That is the way to do Joja, or the reason to do Joja. I have also done that. Heckin' Morris, man. Such a punchable face. Alright, we should be getting our raiders here any minute. So we are all set to go. Hopefully everything loads in the way it should. Welcome, Raiders! Hello! Thank you for joining us. Welcome, everybody. Alright. So I'm just going to jump right in, and while we go, I will explain who I am, what I'm doing. I am the letter M. You can call me that, or just M. I play Stardew Valley. I do challenge runs, speed runs, randomizers. I also speed run the Nancy Drew game series. And today I am going to do a community center randomizer, so I'm just going to jump straight into that now and hope everything works. Wonderful. Alright, with that out of the way. So, the goal of this is going to be to finish the community center, or finish as much of the community center as I can within my 2-hour slot. For anyone who's not familiar with a randomizer, basically what it does is it takes certain things within the game that I choose using a mod, and it randomizes them. It mixes them up. It puts them in places that they have absolutely no business being. For example, you could harvest a crop and it gives you a fishing pole. You could ship a piece of wood and it unlocks 5 levels in the mines. So that is what we are going to be doing today. So just to give everyone a sense of what I'm doing, I gave myself, let's say, some pretty favorable settings on this randomizer. So I started myself off with an awful lot of money because frankly, having to grind a bunch of cash is just not fun for everyone to have to watch. So that's kind of the first thing. I also made it so that I don't need every single item in each community center bundle, and I'll show that off a bit more once we unlock the CC. Did part of one the other night to make. Sure. Got the greenhouse instead of the fishing pole from Willie Day 2. That sounds like classic randomizer, and that's also a pretty awesome thing to get. That's the kind of luck that I'm going to be hoping for today. 2, 3. So, talk a little bit about what settings I have on. So, the randomization that I have, just a couple of them, is the mines elevators are randomized. So they will still go in order, but when I just go do the mines, it doesn't save my progress unless I have those levels unlocked. Welcome. Sorry to hear you need Twitch lessons. So that's one of the things that I have randomized. The other really big thing that I have randomized is that every item that I ship is randomized. So again, I could ship a crop and it will give me a mine elevator or my pickaxe upgrade or something like that. You might also notice in the top right where it should be, I don't have a shipping bin. So that is one of the first items that I am going to be crossing my fingers and toes that I can find. I did have my friend Phil look through this file before I made it, just to make sure that there's nothing that's really gonna mess me up. So for example, I did a practice run of this, and my winter season, oh, that's another thing, is the seasons are randomized, as you might notice, since I started in fall. But my winter season in that practice run was on floor 90 of the mines. And as I mentioned, I can't just, get down to floor 90 of the mines by going 5 or 10 levels at a time. I have to wait until I unlock those, or I have to suck it up and do it all in one shot. So that was just simply not going to work. So hopefully I shouldn't have anything like that in this run. So a couple of the items I'm going to be looking for first, obviously, is that shipping bin. I'm going to be looking for my backpack because you're about to see I'm going to buy my backpack, and it's going to give me a quality sprinkler. That's not amazing, if I'm honest. Not a super helpful item, especially since I start the game with a few of them. Oh dear, I don't have enough inventory space for this. Alright, we're gonna do 2 laps. Hi Dusk, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I didn't need the bok choy seeds, crap. I started with those. Silly me. I'll hang on to them, use them later, because we also are going to need to grind some farming, fishing, mining, foraging, combat levels, just to get some checks for those. So when we find an item that is randomized in a randomizer, we refer to that as a check. Just FYI. When I say that, that is what I mean. The Pikachu thing was one time. You both need to stop. Oh, Mel, you totally should. It's so much fun, and it's a great way to just really kind of keep up, let's say, like, skills of dealing with strange things that can happen in speedruns. I am not necessarily going to have enough spaces to plant all of these at once. What Pierre has on a given day is also randomized, so it's actually pretty great that I think pretty much every fall seed was there. That's not a given, so that was nice to have. Okay, let's see how we are on space. I'm gonna hold off on the wheat because that takes the shortest time. I will do one grape, and then I'll do the other if I need it. But since it's a trellis, I probably won't need it. The donations widget says not accepting donations. No? That's no good. Mel, are you aware, or anyone else, are you aware of anyone else having that problem? And if so, how to fix it? Yes, you may, thank you. Okay, thanks, Mel. Got a combat level from my mining level 1. Uh-oh. That's weird. Oh, oops. Oopsies. Okay, I need to fix that. That is from actually an old event, so it's not the widget. Crap. It's the link. I need to disable that widget. I sell my sanity for charity several times a year, and that was from an event I did a couple of months ago. Do I know how to get rid of that quickly? Of course not. Okay, that should be gone now. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oops. Okay. And it's bedtime. Dusk is the best. Alright. So a fun little thing that happens in here is the next day we get everything that we collected the day before in our mail. For the sake of time, I'm not going to read through those, but some of the notifications that you can get as a result are really, really funny. Because they're basically just made up of, like, silly things people playing randomizers in the past said in a Discord. Alright, so I'm going for a couple of things here. I am trying to get some foraging levels. I am also trying to get 300 wood, because the beach bridge is not the beach bridge. When you take 300 wood to it, it gives you a check. So we want to get that. We probably won't get enough wood for it today. We're going to use up all our energy. Oh goodness, thank you so much to the $100 donation. Let me go ahead and refresh that tracker up there. That is so awesome. Oh goodness, Lich, thank you. That's amazing. Alright, so that was a quick little day, and we're actually going to go straight back to bed. Because there's not a whole lot to do in these early days that is going to help us very much. Alright, we are going to skip the cat cutscene for time's sake, never fear. In Stardew 1.6, skipping the cutscene does give you the cat, you just don't get to name it. Yes, sorry, cat mom. Not exactly a moment fitting to your name, I suppose. Yes, the silly letters are so funny. And sometimes it's really funny, like the text of the letter in relation to the item you get. So for example, this didn't happen to me, but it happened to someone else that I know. Got one that said, I receive your undying love and affection. You receive this trash can. Alright, so a couple of things we're going to get here today. We are going to run down to the beach. We are going to do the Willy cutscene. The Willy cutscene would normally give me the bamboo pole. You think it actually gives me the bamboo pole? Of course not. It gives me a combat level. That's fine, but not amazing. And then we're going to go ahead and do this beach bridge. Hey, that unlocked spring. That is awesome. The seasons are some of the kind of scariest things that you could just not get, and that can make it very difficult. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Willy's, and we are going to buy the training rod. Are we actually going to buy the training rod? Nope. We're going to buy a farming level, which is a pretty great thing to get, actually, because one of the things we will need to get for the community center is a quality crop. Just means with the settings I have on, I think it's going to be 3 of a particular gold star crop that I don't know what it is yet, and that is pretty hard to do without farming levels. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go check into Clint and Robin, because where you would upgrade tools and buildings, those are going to be randomized as well. Alright, so I want to see here what I really want out of this, what I need to get. And so for right now we only have the copper level upgrades. As we get the tool upgrades that are higher, the other ones will be made available. So let's see. Heavy tapper, don't need. Chest, don't need. Progressive axe, we might need. I'll talk about why in a minute. Keg, we might need that. Fishing level will be good. Okay, so probably 3 copper bars are what I'm going to be aiming to get sooner than later. Oh yes, so my chatters have pointed out, so in Stardew, when you get your tool upgrades, instead of, say, specifically unlocking the copper axe or the iridium rod, you will unlock progressive, whatever the tool name is, which basically just means the next one in the series. So you can't, like, jump ahead and get an iridium tool before you've gotten all the other ones leading up to it, for example. Alright, what do we got from Robin? Ooh, winter, yay. That is just wood and money. That's awesome, we can get that pretty soon. Defense bonus, don't need. Movie theater, don't need. Magic bait, don't need. Hardwood, probably don't need. Jade ring, don't need. Coop, we will probably need. Okay, so that's 20 stone, 2 clay, 1 copper bar. You'll notice these are all cheaper than they would be in the normal game. Bee house, we're just simply not going to get that. It's not going to happen. Ancient seed recipe, maybe. Watering can, we don't need. Farming level, we might need. Okay. So, only absolutely crucial things out of there are the wood for winter and the stone, clay, and copper for the coop. Alright. We do need more wood, so we're going to use up our energy. I always check those on that day because if I don't need anything that requires wood, for example, I'm not going to put a whole lot more effort into collecting more wood, except maybe just like a little bit of chopping as it makes sense to kill time to get another forage level or 2. Okay. Here we go. I do have forest farm, which is nice. That means I can get things like mushrooms to spawn on the farm. That is the only cat. We know where your priorities lie. Oh, so about needing the axe upgrade. I don't know what my fish bundles are yet, but if I need wood skip, I will need to get 2 axe upgrades to get back to that. So that is why I could end up needing that one. You would have paid for naming rights. You know, I didn't think about that. I did get a star drop, which is pretty nice. Just a little bit more energy. Collecting some fiber as well. There's a chance I could need that for a bundle. Might as well while I'm running around anyway. Get a little more stone. We indeed could have named it Dog. Not gonna worry too hard about that geode. We might actually need it for a bundle. But otherwise, there are versions of this where, ooh, this is kind of bad luck. So what we want to do on day 5 typically is obviously do all the harvesting we can. Alright, we got a mini fridge and a foraging level. Nothing amazing there. And then we want to do just kind of a big loop around to collect all of the forage on Saturday. But the thing we want to do first typically is unlock the community center so we can talk to the wizard at the same time. You can't unlock the community center on a day that it is raining. The mines are unlocked, however, so we are going to go to those because the opening cutscene normally gives you your weapon. Guess what? It does not give you your weapon in this randomizer, but it will give me a check. So let's see what we got. And then I know I've unlocked at least one mine elevator already, so we will grab that as well. Wizard! Sorry to disappoint anyone who was here looking for a lizard. Alright, so my goal typically is to have... Ooh, shipping bin! Let's go! Ooh, we got 2 thingies. Okay, awesome. Oh, because... Oh no. We had 2 already and we just got another one. Alright. Movement speed bonus. A lot of combat levels. Hey, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Fishing rod! Yes! Okay, so the fishing rod is another kind of scary thing that... If you don't get the fishing rod, you're a little bit stuck. And so again, I was talking about how the tools are progressive. The game starts you with the training rod. And for anyone who's not aware, there's only a couple of fish that you can actually catch with the training rod. So you really need 2 fishing rods at least to be able to do the CC. The only hint my friend who reviewed the file gave me was, you better be good at fishing. I am good at fishing, but that was still a really scary thing to be told. Alright, so that was everything I need to do, yes, because I can't unlock the CC. Well, you also can't name the fishing rod, so the point is moot. You cannot name the fish. You all really want to name things. Alright. There's our nice little training rod. Can do some fishing today, but I probably won't until I know what I need. Alright, so since we got that shipping bin, we can start shipping things. Possibly when I start buying animals, we can do that, but I don't want to take a ton of time doing that, but maybe. Yes, you were bad at fishing. Most people are bad at fishing the first time they try it. It's a hard mechanic. So when I first started playing this game, I played it on the Switch, and it is so much harder with a controller than it is on keyboard. Alright, so now, unfortunately, I guess I could go back and shop things instead. Because we do have about an hour to kill. Got some rocks, got some fiber. I think if you need fiber on my settings, you need 59 of it. So, we'll see how close we are to that. And otherwise, I just don't want my farm to be too cluttered, because I'm going to be running around a lot. Oh, I'll plant those mixed seeds too. Alright, we have almost all the fiber we would need if that shows up in a bundle. Let's go ahead and go. Alright. We are... Cannot name the crops. Oh my gosh. Y'all are obsessed with naming things. Alright. Here we are. We are now going to do what speedrunners lovingly refer to as touching the butt. That's probably a Finding Nemo reference. If not, we're just going to say it's a Finding Nemo reference. Which is basically when you run into the CC, run to one of the tiles, click it, and leave. You can't name the villagers. Yeah, this is all your fault. Alright, so now we run back. Name this screen Ben after the clock. You can't name the butt. I'm just gonna stop answering all of you. Alright, so tomorrow is Sunday. Alright, combat level. Progressive house is good because we will have to do some cooking. 2 mining levels is nice. Movement speed bonus is nice. Scythe doesn't really do much for us. Alright, so that wasn't a bad round of shipping. Oh, another thing I should note is that in this file that I have made for myself, I have made it so that when I get 10% of the total checks in my game, I can ask for a hint. And the hints can be really helpful as I start to get towards the end. And, you know, maybe I just have 1 season, or maybe I need my 2nd fishing pole, something like that. Or heck, maybe I'm, you know, partway into the game and just really can't get that shipping bin. I can hint for it and it will tell me where it is and how to get it. Alright, we now have our CC. Let's see what we got. Alright, our quality crops. We planted cranberries, 99% sure. So if we get enough farming levels, we might get the chance for that. Carrots are spring. None of the rest of these are in this season, so we don't have to worry about this. Summer crops. Summer crops are wheat and corn. I can actually get summer crops in fall, which is pretty neat. So we'll keep that in mind. Animal bundle. Ooh, that's not a great animal bundle, so I need either a fully... oh, no, I don't need a fully upgraded coop. I just need 2 coops. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Never mind. I can take that. Spring crops. Pretty standard spring crops. Artisan. Lots of fruit in artisan, which is nice. Nothing that I can just buy outright. But I'm okay with that one. Fall crops is also corn. Yeah, this is all things we have. Is the duck named Howard? I mean, maybe it could be. I don't know. Spring forage, pretty standard. Fall forage. I don't think I have. I think I only have the hazelnut right now. That'll give me a fishing level. That ain't bad. Exotic forage. That's a nice one. That one can get a little hairy sometimes, but I like that one. Okay, construction bundle. We're gonna do... Ooh, we're gonna have to do stone, which is kind of unfortunate. I hate to use my stone for that, but we will. Summer forage. Ooh, I can get that one without getting summer either. I'm starting to be suspicious that maybe summer is going to be hard to get because the game is giving me all the opportunities to not need it. Okay, here's my specialty fish bundle, and here's why I need to be good at fishing. Oh boy. Okay. Spookfish isn't bad since I have winter available to me. So it's going to have to be puffer. Ooh, which is going to be unfortunate if summer is hard to get. Ice pip is not impossible with a little luck. Okay, that ain't bad. Ocean fish. I can't get this with training rod, but that's not a bad one. Like fish I can't get. Okay, so I can't do much with training rod. Crab pot. It's not a bad crab pot. Actually, I can go catch 3 trash and do that right now. And night fishing. Walleye is the best night fishing you can get, so that's nice. Adventures bundle. Bug meat's easy. Blacksmith's bundle, iron bars, easy. Well, I need to get to floor 40, that's not a big deal. Geologist bundle, quartz and earth crystal are the best case scenario. Okay, vault, I have enough money to just go buy outright because I cheated. So let's see what we get for that. Deluxe scarecrow, watering can, backpack. Backpack is nice. Progressive hoe, progressive footwear. Okay, one nice thing out of that ain't bad. Bulletin board. That's not a great bulletin board, or that's not a great enchanter bundle. That's not a terrible enchanter bundle. Okay, chef bundle. Let's see what we got. Okay, spaghetti I can buy outright. And these 3 recipes I can buy. That is huge. I don't have to go befriend people to get recipes. I love that. Dye bundle. It's not a bad dye bundle. Field research. Hey, we do need that geode. And I can get a chub with my training rod. So that's cool. Fodder bundle. 6 wheat is easy. Making friends is slow. Neighbor to get a duck pond and you'll rename their ducks. Hey, that seems solid. I'm just going to do a quick run around here, see what I can get in terms of forage. Absolutely nothing because it is Sunday. So when I'm talking about the forage, just for anyone who's not aware, the forage resets every Sunday. So it's nice to, on like Friday or Saturday typically, to kind of just do a big loop and collect all of the forage that you can. Alright, so let's see, what else do we need? Stone. How much stone did I need? I needed more than that, didn't I? 59. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't have to befriend people to get recipes. Ideal cooking life, right? Needed to develop meaningful relationships to learn how to make banana nut bread, you know? And now I scroll straight through all their life stories or use the jump to recipe button. And frankly, I stand by it. Chanterelle. Oh, another thing. I use a perfection tracker that also tracks the CC. That's a mod. That is cheating. I don't care. Because otherwise I have to scroll back through that every time I want to see what I need for the CC. And with this I can pull it up in alphabetical order. Alright, I need 9 more stone. Can I please just have that without going to the mines? Can I have nice things? Pretty please. We're gonna buy some more wheat seeds today also. Oh, there's a common mushroom. And now I'm out of inventory space. Oopsies. There's 59. That's a pretty funny joke as I'm doing a community center run. Okay, anything else I want to take with me? Let's just start with these. Oh, wait. Hazelnut. Okay. Oh, no bok choy or eggplant, right? Nope. Okay, so I can sell those potentially. Yes, some of those recipes were absolutely suspect. Alright, movie theater is not useful, but it knocks one thing off the list, and I don't have to think about it anymore. Fishing level is nice. Go knock out the vault real quick. No, I assure you this is so much easier than the board game. The board game was really confusing. Anyone else in chat, if you've ever played the Stardew board game, thoughts? Let's go. You like it? I only played it once. I played it at a convention that had a board game room. I think I would have liked it if I had had more time to understand it. We did cheat. This is going to be a sunfish. Not the one I need. That... In what universe was that a carp? That is not what a carp pattern looks like. That's more like what a carp pattern looks like. And I'm still not 100% sure it's carp. It is. Ooh, summer from level 1 fishing. Okay, so I was very wrong about summer being hard to get. True. Hey, that was 2. This is going to be 3. Now, if only I needed any of them. I'm pretty sure I don't. Alright, so we're about 40 minutes in. Not doing too bad here, all things considered. There's a chub. Okay. That's going to be one more bundle done. Checking that I don't need carp. I do not need carp. If you could name them, you certainly could, but you can't. Alright, so we're going to do a couple of things today. We are going to stop into Pierre's and get, I think I'll get 10 more wheat seeds. Oh, time to spend 10k for a check that might be nothing. It's a mine elevator. That's not nothing, but it's not great. I didn't use the shortcut for that. I'll never know. That's a very expensive check, and it really is unfortunate when it ends up being something entirely useless. Alright, so we're going to buy spaghetti. And we are going to buy the recipes for, what was it? Pancakes, tortilla, and maki roll. And I already have... Why am I here? I want to go to the CC. And then actually we're going to go to Robin's because I think I can already get the house upgrade, right? So I can actually not leave Chef's Bundle for last, which would be probably a first for me. Alright, that one's done. Oh, another quirky thing about the randomizer is the traveling carts are randomized. They can also appear any day, but you have to unlock each individual day, and the merchants themselves sell items that are checks. So it can be nice to get a couple of those. You don't absolutely need them. I mean, unless like one of your items is behind it. But also, as happens in a non-random speedrun, the traveling cart can bail you out. If there's an item that, say, you need a crop from a season that you haven't unlocked, or you need a fish that you just simply don't have a high enough fishing level to get. I might find myself doing this with pufferfish. You could potentially get it in the traveling cart. It's kind of YOLO, but it can happen. Alright, start with these. What can I sell? I can sell all of these. I can sell you. I can sell you. I can sell 2 of you. I want to keep 1 for the maki roll. That's it. Okay. Not worried about money per se, but we did spend a lot of money on stuff already, so just try to rake in a little more. I can now afford a hint. I am not going to use it yet because I have a lot of things I can do. Oh no, not a crow. I don't know what that item was, but I'm hoping it wasn't an important one. I'm not going to use my hint yet because I have a lot of things I can do without it. I'd rather see how far I can get and what I'm stuck on a little bit later. Bloom for level 3 farming. Meh. Oh, alright. I don't remember what that was, and I'm a little worried about it. I'm hoping that was just a mixed seed and not something that's gonna come back to bite me. I plant 2 of everything because I want to ship 1 of everything and kind of just in case I need it for the CC. I only need the gold cranberries, so we can ship all the cranberries and we can ship all the amaranth. It is blackberry season. I haven't shipped a blackberry yet, so that's pretty cool. Not gonna invest a lot of time into farming these, but it can't hurt. I am kind of gonna be looking for a weapon here soon. I could go to the mines and just cheese 6 bug meat with my scythe. In fact, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So you all get to watch me run in terror from slimes. Oh, elevator progressive axe is nice. I don't think I need wood skip though. Could slap people with the carp? That is a life choice, I suppose. Right, there's one. Running in terror from everything that is not a bug that can be one-shot. Ooh, this is not terrible luck. Now that I said that, I won't get another one for like 6 tries. This strategy is lovingly referred to as dink-donking because of the sound it makes. Yep, what did I say? There's 4. Also looking for a quartz or an earth crystal. Not too worried about those yet. I can farm those pretty quickly once I have a weapon. Oh, what the heck? Why not? Ooh, that's a lot of copper. Now I just need to get out of here before those things become lethal. Oh, and there's a quartz down there. I don't think I want to deal with that. Oh, no, we're just going to do this. Oh, man. Alright, well, this is pretty nice. I didn't intend to come here and start farming copper, but I'm going to now. Oh, and time to go. That's as far as we're taking that one. There we go. There's our 6. Is for the boiler room. Okay. Crystallarium. Probably don't have a use case for that, but you never know. Oh, let's run down to the beach. It's only Monday, but let's see if we can grab any beach forage. I actually might just go fish 3 trashes out of the farm pond. oyster. Yep, that'll work. Is that in the exotic forage, or that was in exotic forage, not in crab pot? Okay, that's fine. Oh shoot, which 3 is it? Trashes. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a driftwood, broken glasses, and broken CD from fishing out of my pond on the farm. I don't even know what fish I can get in here, but I guess I'll take it. Oh, a chub, which I don't need. Okay, let's go just strip stuff off. Oh gosh, it's been a hot minute. I actually don't remember. Now I'm actually starting to question the wisdom of this strategy. I think I'm going to save that for a last ditch if I'm stuck later and hope I get beach forage. 2 star drops, progressive pan. I don't turn down the star drops, but they're not directly helpful. Pan is actually helpful in this case because I need an iron bar. That could save me from having to get to floor 40, although I think I have to get to floor 40 for something else. Okay, so it was a wheat that I lost. That's not the end of the world because I bought a bunch more of them. Okay. Let's grab those. Taco Bell Simulator? I don't think I want to know the answer to that. I also remember the station wagon fish, and I don't even remember what the station wagon fish was. I just remember that they described it as being the size of a station wagon. I have a funny feeling it's going to be something about dying of dysentery, and we should probably just extrapolate from there. If I am wrong about that, feel free to let me know. Yeah. Alright, sunflower, artichoke. Artichoke is yes. Sunflower. Yes, sunflower. Okay. Wheat, I think, was for summer, and then also the 6. Okay. This ain't bad. So we'll ship 1 sunflower, 1 artichoke. Hold off on shipping the wheat. That's just kind of a... Oh, but I need the other one. I need corn for the other summer, so I might as well ship this one and just wait. Someone who can't eat Taco Bell or most fish, I feel attacked. Hey, based on these descriptions, I feel like you're not missing out. Cranky old dude, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How is everyone? I am the letter M. You can call me that, or just M. I am doing a Stardew Valley randomizer as part of a charity raid train for the Stardew Valley community. We are raising money for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Exclamation point train will give you more information. Exclamation point donate for the donation link. Oh, excellent. So glad. Pokemon Prof, welcome. Excellent. Thanks so much for the raid. I'm so glad everyone is here. So we are about halfway through my time slot. I am doing a randomizer where I'm trying to complete as much of the community center as possible in 2 hours. I will donate $10 to the charity for every bundle I can't finish. And, you know, it's a great cause and all, but we're trying to not go broke for charity over here. Alright, what am I doing? I'm sleeping. Progressive hoe, mining level, fishing level. Fishing level is really good. Ooh, can I get a walleye with the training rod? I want to say no, but we're gonna check. I can. That is excellent. We're gonna get that one out of the way today. Good night, dog dad. Alright, here we go. So basically, I need to kill time until I believe it's 11 a.m. when I can start catching walleye. I do not think there is anything else I need that I can catch right now. Alright, so let's take a look. So pancakes, I need wheat flour and egg. Tortilla is just corn. We'll have that soon enough. Monkey roll is fish, which we have. Seaweed we don't have, but we can get that pretty easy. And rice we can buy. So I need to buy wheat flour, I need to buy rice, and then I'm just waiting on getting my coop, which, I forget what I need to get that, but I know I have it available to me. That might have been one of the ones at Clint's. Look at all these star drops. That is pretty crazy. Why am I doing that? Plant goes here. Oh, that was a interesting way to get stuck in the star drop cutscene. Interesting. Very well. Alright, so let's see. What's the strategy today going to be? We're going to run down to the beach. We're going to check for forage. We're going to grab a seaweed. Can I get seaweed with the training rod? Actually, let's just make sure. Yes, okay. I don't use the training rods outside of the context of the, outside of the context of playing randomizers, so I have to double check some things sometimes. Do we need a mussel? Oh, we need 2 clams, so that's nice to have a second. We do need a mussel. Alright, that's pretty sweet. We've got to be decently close to polishing off the crab pot bundle then. Ooh, key to the town ain't bad. Not a ton of ways I'm going to take advantage of that, but it could be nice here and there. Like if I need to get into Clint's early. It doesn't really help getting into Gus's because he's not actually there. Same with Robin. It occurs to me I'm casting like I'm trying to catch fish, not like I'm trying to catch seaweed. And yet, here we are. This could be oars, so we're going to grab it. It's geodes. That's not that useful, but that's okay. You know, if I was trying to catch red snappers, I would be getting so much seaweed right now. Oh, excuse me, that was an anchovy. I don't think I need that either. No. Let's just double check about the snapper. No, we need a red mullet, but I don't think I can get that in fall. I don't think I can get that with the training rod either, for that matter. Sea cucumber. Nope. Alright, well that was annoyingly unsuccessful. Don't care about the rusty spoon. Let's go buy the wheat flour and, what is it, rice from Pierre. It's Wednesday. Crap. That's fine. It's realistically not a big deal. Alright, we're gonna twiddle our thumbs for a minute. I guess we'll get levels, why not? It's pronounced carp. No, that one was pronounced crap, I promise. Oh sure, we got green algae, but we couldn't get a seaweed. That's just dumb, man. This won't be a walleye because it's too early, and I don't think I actually need anything else I can get here. I'm guessing I don't need the smallmouth. Oh, hello. Oh, iron ore, excellent. So I just need whatever copper I need to make the furnace, and I can get that one done. That will be pretty nice. Driftwood for a crab pot bundle. That's fine by me. That is going to be a smallmouth. Maybe. That was an oddly behaved fish in general. Seed maker for level 4 fishing. I'm not going to rule out a use case for seed maker, but it's really convoluted how I could get there. It would involve like getting a crop from the traveling cart and being able to grow it in the greenhouse, and it would be a spring crop because that's the only season I don't have. Very unlikely scenario, but you know, never say never. Okay, would really like to have this walleye. Go to the lake for it, but I think my odds are better here because I think there's more lake fish available to me with the training rod. This could be it. Please? Nope, it's a shad. Shad and walleye have an identical pattern, so can't tell the difference until you actually catch it. We are officially over halfway through our time. Not going too bad, all things considered. Some stuff is going to start to move pretty quickly. Once I knock out the things I need early in the season, I'm going to be doing a lot of sleeping to just kind of spam my way through fall. Haven't decided whether we'll do summer or winter next. I think I can accomplish more in winter, actually, which is unusual, because I can get my summer crops and summer forage from fall. I'm pretty lucky in that respect on this one. Boy, this is going poorly. At least I'm going to have a whole lot of fish to sell. I don't believe newspaper is helpful to me. Dude, come on. This is literally a bundle all by itself. That's why I am working so hard on it. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Let's go turn all of this in. Let's double check that we don't need a shad or a smallmouth. Oh, we do need a shad. And a smallmouth. Okay, I'm really bad at remembering what I needed for the CC, apparently. That was weird. No, I don't want you there. I want you... Oh, shoot. I probably should have tried to catch a second one, though, huh? What else are my options for lake fish? I actually really should try to catch a second one. Okay. Oh. Did I not click on Riverfish Bundle last time? I'm strongly starting to consider I might not have. Okay. Cool. That was a nice surprise. You, and you. Alright. That will give me a scarecrow, which will be nice to have. Alright, so I need a red mushroom probably, or if I get a tapper, I could get oak resin. Or heck, if I get bus repair randomly, then I have a lot of options. I'll give this to like 8. I'm not waiting a really long time for this because I do have other options. Please. Hey, look at that. Okay. I'm not going to run that back right now. I need that diamond, right? I can just sell that. What do I need diamond for? Oh, okay. We'll take that. So what we're finding out today, folks, is that I have a really bad memory, apparently. So that's kind of funny. Yep, that's the stuff we need. Save the geodes. Save that. I need 6 more copper. I also need a bunch more stone for whatever the thing was at Robin's that I needed it for. I think that's what I will do the next day. Just go ahead and farm that stuff. Alright, we got some more wheat. Scarecrow is nice. Let's stop the bleeding on behalf of crows. Oh, I finished my wheat seeds, I guess. Okay. Great. We'll ship the first grape. Alright, today's goal is get, I think, what was it, 20? Whatchamacallits. Oh, yeah, kitty. Ship one yam. Do I need a yam? Nope. Okay. Cool. Seed maker we will drop on the off chance we need it. Alright. Let's get that today. Yes, kitty. Okay. So I need at least 6 more copper, but ideally like 26 more copper. Oh, to be clear, Kitty has a name. It's just the default name. Kitty's name is Miso. Key. There's use cases, but it's unlikely. Oh, actually, no. I can get whatchamacallit. What's it called? Void Essence from Krobus. So that is actually pretty useful. Alright, so really need copper. Oh, that quartz is good. Earth crystal would be good. We don't have a weapon. Or else we could farm the earth crystal from Dougie's. Miso's a good cat name. Oh hey, earth crystal. When you wish upon a star. Alright, so there's my 6. Robin's not open for an hour anyway. It would indeed. $5,000 money, we'll take it. We're actually spending a not insignificant amount of money because it's just how it's going. I don't think I need amethyst or topaz, but levels are levels. We'll take them. And then we'll look and see if we need amethyst or topaz. Not amethyst, not topaz. Oh, and I should be hitting these because they guarantee rocks, and I need 20. Although I need a copper bar first, so I have to wait till tomorrow for that anyhow. Woohoo, red mushroom. That is something. Alright, nerds. You can name my animals, but start figuring it out now because I'm not sitting here waiting for it to happen. Here, let me go hit this. Alright, let me figure out what I'm gonna end up getting. I think it's gonna be a chicken and a duck. Yes, it will be a chicken and a duck. Oh, I'm on board with Howard. As a matter of fact, we do have grapes. Stingy little node right there. That's better. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to Robin's. I'm buying whatever the thing was that... Oh, it'll give me winter. Okay. What's this one? Yes. Okay. And then, what's the other one I need? Here. 20 stone, 2 clay, 1 copper bar. I'm sure there's a mod for that. Alright, need to ship carefully here, but that should do it. Robin is the woman that we just walked past who runs the wood shop. Okay. Need all of these. I don't have any clay. I really thought I had clay. Well, crap. Okay, I can't do that tomorrow then. What are the odds I get lucky here? Hey! Alright, that was pretty sweet. Oh crap, I also need stone to make this. I don't have the stone I need. I'm a bit of a mess, y'all. And I also don't have nearly enough coal. Okay, this is all fine. Everything's gonna be fine, she said. Chicken tender. That's kind of not okay, but I'm not opposed if that's what the community agrees upon. Fishing level. That gives me a crab pot, but I don't need, or not gives me a crab pot, but lets me buy a crab pot, but I don't believe I need that anymore. Hopper isn't going to be useful. These. Let's see. Chicken tenders and tater tots. What a lovely comfort meal. That's awesome. So, brain. I can go to Robin's if I get more stone first. Uh-oh, Tui heard chickens and reappeared. Greenhouse isn't bad. Comboed with Pierre's stock list, if I stumble upon that, that would be downright amazing, but I'm afraid to get my hopes up on that. I actually don't need that diamond, so I can sell that. Alright. Stable's not helpful. Mine elevator is helpful. Alright, so that's 2 whole rooms done, which is pretty great. We've still got about 40 minutes to go. Let's just see what we've got so far. We've got 4 here, 3 here, that's 7, 3 here, that's 10. Hey, I was merely hoping to come in under that in my quest of going broke for charity, so I'm on track. Alright, exotic forage is done, so hey, that's 9. So we will sell that diamond. We're going to pick up our clay and our copper bar that should be done by now. We're going to go back to the mines and just real quick. Oh, thank you, Tui. Let me refresh that screen because it does not refresh on its own right now. Thank you so much, Tui. Back to the mines we go. Quartz and gold ore. I don't foresee those being necessary, but we won't say no. Down here. Sweet. Alright, and I believe, because I tested this once, that when I buy the coop, I can immediately build it. I think I don't have to sleep a day in the middle. So we're about to put that to the test. Alright, shop. Coop. Alright. And then if I say construct farm buildings. Coop. Wonderful. Alright, so we do need 1 more of those. I really want to make sure I get that because people want to name the animals, but I am going to do all the animals at once. Oh, coal is nice. Because taking care of the animals is a little bit of a pain, although when they're all coop animals, it's not as bad. Right, we will go ahead and save that coal, or not the coal. We're going to use the coal. Save the gold ore and the fire quartz just in case. And we're going to sleep. We do only get 1 chicken. Actually, I will get the chicken. I take it back. I will get the chicken sooner than later because we also need an egg for the cooking bundle. And I think that's the, well, we need the seaweed. We're basically able to get the cooking bundle, and I can knock that one out pretty quick. So I take it back. We will actually go ahead and get that. Right, there's the rest of our wheat. Manifesting gold cranberries. No gold cranberries. Okay. Keep the wheat. Do I just need 1 wheat, actually? Yes. So we will sell all but 1 wheat. Orange sapling. We'll go ahead and plant that in the greenhouse since we got it. Getting a not insignificant amount of hay, which is nor there, but kind of nice. We've basically made no progress towards artisan, so is orange even one of the ones for artisan? I should look. Yes. Okay, so that wouldn't be half bad to get. Do we sleep again? I think we sleep again. Alright, I can't get the chicken till Wednesday. So until then, it's just gonna be sleep, harvest, sleep. We do need the grape for CC. Do we need the pumpkin for anything? No. We're out of coal, so that's done for now. Yeah. So it's Sunday, and then Marnie's out on Monday and Tuesday, so we cannot get the chicken till Wednesday. Uh-oh, we starting a bidding war for chicken names? Alright, there's corn. Alright, we don't care about the fair. I think I might actually need 2 of those. Do I need 2 of those? Nope, just one. One grape. Don't need the eggplant. We'll grab the wheat. We can go ahead and do those bundles today. Fishing information is not helpful. Progressive pickaxe would have been nice before I went and did all that mining. That's okay though. Alright. Not in bad shape here. Just about half an hour left. Alright, I really, really desperately need this seaweed, because it's going to be really stupid when that is the one thing keeping me from being able to finish Chef's Bundle. Sardine is not needed, correct? Nope. This, because it's here. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. We'll go to Pierre's. That was what I needed to save a corn for, was the tortilla. Crap. It's fine. We should get another corn crop before we need the other stuff. So I need what? I need wheat flour and I need rice. That is it. Okay. Make the maki roll right now. that and the flour in the fridge. And we will sleep. So wait, was that double pickaxe upgrade then? That ain't bad. Turn scepter is useful. Gonna scoot it down in my inventory though, so I don't accidentally hit it at a time when I don't want it. We've all been there, right? Alright, what can I do to kill time until 9 today? Yeah, there's the other pickaxe. Nice. Okay, you and you. We'll ship all of this today. Literally nothing, I don't think. I can pet the cat. Are you happy now? All these blueberries. Stand awkwardly out in front of Marnie's. Alright, so what do I still need? I need another fishing rod. I need another coop. And I need spring. Right? I don't have spring yet, right? I have summer and winter. I am going to go ahead and hint aggressive fishing rod. That's the best use of it right now. Ship sanity snow yam. That's actually great. So we will do winter next. That will be good. Heck, we might not even get to spring, which is okay. I would rather do spring than summer, actually. So we'll see if we can afford another hint at some point. Because I will get more items out of that. Alright, we are buying. We need a brown chicken. And we got a brown chicken. Alright, what are we naming it? Y'all had a ton of time. Scooter it is. It is. Tui, is that your chicken's name? Excellent. Well, then that is perfect. You a baby Scooter. Alright, since the game so helpfully gives us those starting items, we have an auto grabber and an auto petter. So we're gonna go drop those real quick. I still am gonna come out and pet our little friend every day, just to, because you get a little bit more benefit out of actually petting them in the auto petter, but if like there's a day I can't for whatever reason, she'll be all good. got something. What did we get? Auto petter. Basically, you put it in a coop or a barn, and it pets the animal every day without you having to go do it yourself. But A, I assume everyone wants to see our little friend, even when it's hidden behind grass. And B, you get a slightly better benefit from actually petting it. Yeah, don't think too hard about it. Yes, it's weird. Alright, do I need purple mushroom? No. I did not ship a red mushroom yet. Yes, you want to see Scooter. Well, Scooter's where that moving grass is. And the kitty. Pancake. Mining level is fine, although I think I'm pretty much done mining. Alright, let's see. I've got 25 minutes. So now I'm kind of in survival mode. What can I do? Hello, where are you? Oh, so tiny. Alright. I'm gonna go make that tortilla. Put that in the fridge. So we just need Scooter to grow up and give us an egg. And we will be done with Chef Bundle. Alright, Scooter won't come outside today because it is raining. Hey, thank you, Scooter. Yay, all grown up Scooter. Okay, pancake. Right, let's grab the other two. Right, those three do not sell things we actually need. Alright, so now we need a large egg from Scooter. For the animal bundle. And then, oh boy, this is going to be an issue. I will be selling Scooter. Wrong way. How many bundles we down to? 2, 5, 7. Yeah. No, wait. Oh. I was wrong about how many were left. That's still 11 left. Oopsies. Okay, well, let's definitely try to get one more in the next half hour. I must have been missing a room. Well, you're out of luck. A very nice, cozy game that I play very incorrectly. That's what kind of game this is. Well, the rain is unfortunate because Scooter gets much happier much sooner when she can go outside and graze. Oh, hey, a weapon. I don't really know how badly I need that right now. Let's make sure. Nope. Come on, Scooter. This isn't a total waste of time because it is with a slight delay getting me to the end of the season, which is what I want. Sure, we can pretend I have sold Scooter to you when the time comes. If that will make you feel better. We're just ignoring all of our crops at this point because they are all going to die when we make it winter. And I don't need anything else from them right now. I'm good on money. Come on, Scooter. You're killing me. This does not normally take this long. This is really unfortunate. There we go. Alright. Sorry, folks. Right. Oh, I do have spring. Wait, okay. Shoot, which is better? Spring. Alright. We are gonna cheese the heck out of this with 20 minutes left. Alright. Parsnip, carrot. Ideally, if I can get carrot seeds. That's not gonna get me carrot seeds. Nope. I need the other kind of thingy. And then we sleep till Saturday. And get forage, if we don't get enough forage from just doing this. So that's gonna get me 2 bundles very quickly. At that point, I think we will zooming on ahead. There's carrot seeds. I should buy one of everything else to sell. I will probably do that. That might give me enough checks to hit. Where the heck did I get spring? I don't remember getting spring. I'm glad, but I don't remember getting spring. Had more room in my inventory before I did this. No, this is where Gus comes and mows me down. Okay. Nope. Alright, so I want 2 parsnips. I want 1 of literally everything else. Yeah. Okay. Woohoo, 15 minutes left. It's getting spicy, folks. Okay, 1, 2, and 1 of everything else. Sleep till Saturday? Oh, I should have done multiple day sleep. Duh. I keep forgetting I can do that in randomizer. Let's do 5. I believe that was correct math. Nope, that was not correct math, and now it's Sunday. Crap. Alright, so... I have 2 tomatoes. Okay, sure. Keep both of you. Sleep for 5 days. Scooter is legally yours, yes. Progressive barn. Oh, fruit bats. That's kind of too little too late, but I'm about to sleep a lot, so I guess you never know. I don't even remember which forage I need for spring. Let's take a look. Speronian, horseradish, daffy. She says very sane terms that do not sound ridiculous at all. Yeah, Star Drop is great. Rice, green bean. Okay, so we're gonna go down this way first. We can get horseradish and sprunion down here if we're lucky. Oh, and look at all the mess on my farm because I slept for so long. That's fun. Okay, let me know. There's horseradish. Should also be shipping all of this forage too, although there's so little left that I actually need. Except, you know, time. Actually, what would I need? Coop. That's the only thing I'm still looking for. This actually was a very, very good seed for this. It's just a little bit impossible to do in 2 hours. Right, I'm going to bank on finding another daffodil and use that. Okay, there's another daffodil. Well, that was easy. Because then we can ship the horseradish. Oh, there's Pierre's missing stock list. That's no longer helpful to me, but Cool, I guess. Alright, so I need you and you. Alright, 10 minutes. What else can I do in 10 minutes? Fishing is just simply not happening. Which I kind of called, honestly, that if something didn't get done, it was going to be fishing. Actually, I really thought Chef Bundle was not going to happen. I have never finished Chef Bundle in one of my practice runs for this. That was the best Chef's Bundle I've ever gotten. So that was pretty cool. Oh, I could have turned in that egg too, but I don't think we will have time to get the duck. Oh, let's refresh for that donation. Thank you so much. Alright, let's sleep until end of month. Geocrusher. Oh, there's my coop. Ah, crap. We probably don't have time to reset for the duck. Scooter is yours, yes. Legally purchased. Very nice. Alright, let's sell that collie. Alright, let me take a real quick look and just see what the heck else I can get. Winter forage we're gonna get. We're not getting any of these fish. Honestly, we got 3 fish bundles. That's pretty great. Enchanter. We probably could have gotten that. Oh, I forgot all about dye bundle. Oopsie whoopsie. Yeah, that one's simply not happening. Quality crops isn't happening. Animals probably not happening. Oh, let's go, take a peek in the thingamabobber. See if we can get artisan. No, I don't think we will from that. I think orange is the only thing that helps us there. Actually, so wait, dye bundle, is what? I might actually be able to get that. What's dye bundle again? Those 2. Crap, I even did kale. Yeah, that was definitely achievable and I just forgot about it. Hang on to it in case I somehow luck into a bunch of things here. Alright, so we're going to sleep one more day to make it winter. I am suddenly exceedingly overwhelmed with the things I can sell. Okay. Let's just dump everything else into this chest. Okay. I'm gonna sleep. It's gonna be winter. And we're gonna sleep 5 days. We're gonna forage. I'm actually not even gonna bother doing that. I don't think I need it. Okay, skip this. What winter forage do I need? Crystal fruit will do. Crystal fruit and holly it is. We will hit all the spots though. Oh, come on. So we got 3 out of 6 rooms done, which was pretty cool. And well over half the bundles. Let's see. We got 5 more minutes. I'm going to go spam sleep and see. Actually, are there even 4 fruits in Artisan? Thank you, Lee. There are 4 fruits in Artisan, so heck, we're going to go do the most exciting content possible, which is spam sleep the entire month, and see if we can get lucky. Ooh, there's a peach. Was pomegranate one of them? I already forgot. It was. We just need a cherry. Heck, this is possible. Anything that hasn't been shipped that I can ship. You're not doing the peach or the pom. Okay, let's do spice berry. Okay. Alright, you're gonna sleep until end of the month. Alright, everyone, think, share your thoughts. Or don't, because it's $10 to charity if I don't get it. So, you know, think whichever way you want. Alright, this will be the last thing we do, one way or the other. Nope, don't care. Let's see what we got. Please? Nope. Okay. Alright, so this is where we're going to call it quits, so let's see what we got. Abandoned Joja Mart does not count. So we got 3 for the fish tank. Got 2 for the bulletin board, that's 5. And we got 3 for the pantry, that is 8. So I will be donating $80, as per my promise, for the bundles not completed. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to those who donated. Thank you to those who trolled me, who tried to name animals, pets, crops, villagers, tiles. I'm sure I'm missing something you tried to name. But I really appreciate you all being here. I hope this was as fun for you as it was for me. Again, this will be continuing over the next day or so. We're going to go ahead and raid fish. Yes, we were going to name fish. We're going to go ahead and raid Terpreter, which is, I'm super excited about this because Terp hasn't streamed in a bit and is making an exciting comeback for this. Lee, do you know if Terp's ready? I can just go ahead and raid now. I went ahead and put the raid message in chat if anyone wants to just copy that. And, yep, there you go. We can copy that message and we will be showing Terp some love. Let's go ahead and do it. Make sure I spelled that right, yes. Alright, folks. We are heading out. Thank you again so much. This was a great evening. See ya.